We cannot disagree on this one, I guess. Yes, I said it. I don't know why, but hot Akane is scary Akane. This is like painfully obvious at this point. Oh god, where is this going? She's pretty much admitting it here. This is so messed up. What I should do? Let's just like reverse engineer this. You better skip school and follow her. Did you meet Yuka before then? Do you know who she actually is? You are not actually going to. I don't want to see this. I feel physical pain. You betrayed my expectations. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show, and we're going straight into the episode, and last episode been pretty disturbing if you ask me. And yeah, since Akane changed so much, I don't know if this is supposed to happen or I'm straightforward on the bad end. So yeah, I guess we'll see soon enough. Maybe this is how Akane Road is supposed to be. Something's happening to her, or maybe I made some choices that created like crazy Akane and she lost her minds. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue the story. Let's see, maybe this one will be less disturbing than the previous one. But I don't know. We're getting into like some serious stuff. I spent the next day in awkward silence. Yeah, Yamiko and Kyoji. The following day, Yamiko acts like last night didn't happen. Kyoji does the same. As he sits at the breakfast table, eating toast, Kyoji sneaks a glance at Yamiko, who's sitting opposite him. Yamiko is the same as ever. At least, she looks the same. Noticing him staring, she glances back at him curiously. No, jam, please. By the time he finishes eating, the doorbell rings like it does every morning. Nothing out of the ordinary about this, but after yesterday's events, the sound makes him jolt in a seat. This is Akane, right? The sight that greets him upon the door dumbfounds him. Just when I said this is like less disturbing, like maybe this episode will be less disturbing, we have Akane being caught. I mean, this is not disturbing, but on the other hand, it is disturbing. Because it's like, she's like not herself, and the music is not helping. But she does look hot. We cannot disagree on this one, I guess. But that's not how we go to school, Akane. Yeah. Okay. I'm scared again. Why we start the episode like that? Akane stands before the doorway with a smile on her face. What? Akane, what's with that getup? Yeah, pretty much. Akane cocks her head curiously as she pinched the hem of her skirt, lifting it up. What? Well, no, it's not about whether he feels like he has to avert his eyes. He can see her underwear, both up top and downstairs. Wait. She does not have, like, bra. What do you mean you see the top underwear? She does not have one. Her breasts pop out of her, revealing unbuttoned blues. Her lips are red, as if she put on lipstick. They have the same glossy shine you remember from yesterday. Yes, I said it! Akane lips curl into lopsided smirk as she brings her face close to his. Akane, cut that out. Why are you... Akane, you are acting like a completely different person. Yeah. He gently pushes her away, causing Akane to sadly furrow her brows. I mean, like... I like your old one better because you changed so suddenly. If you would still have like your old mindset and be like that in private, then I guess I would like that combination. But this is straightforward disturbing. No, it's not that. I don't like the new you, but Akane. It's not good. She brings her face closer to his again, gazing at his face with her soulless eyes. His head is spinning. He's dizzy, unable to resist her. He can't say no. This really feels like Yuka. Like, this behavior, like, unable to resist, it sounds like Yuka charm. But just as he's about to accept to let himself be pulled, the sound of someone coughing dryly behind him pulls him out of the thoughts. This is so not Akane. I swear to God, this is so not Akane. Like, I don't know why, but hot Akane is scary Akane. What the fuck? Why? Akane was about to put a hand on Kyoji's shoulder, but she now shoots a dirty look at Yamiko's direction. She's so behaving like Yuka. Now, like, she's annoyed by anyone, like, who's speaking to her. Outside of Kyoji, this is so weird.
気持ちはわからなくもないけど、ちょっと場所と時間は考えた方がいいかもよ。それに。
Suddenly, Yamiko's eyes widen. She didn't see it before, probably because Kyoji is standing in front of Akane, hiding her, but she finally realized just how unusual Akane's attire is. Even Yamiko, of all people, who hardly a slicker for propriety, can't help but roam.
Akane-chan, ちょっとその格好どうしたの？セクシーだけどらしくない。
Yes, we cannot like deny that part, but this is scary.
うるさい。
This is so Yuka. This is so Yuka. I swear to God, she somehow like what happened? Like Yuka died from Momone in the mansion, and like her soul like possessed Akane or something. What is that? What happens to Akane then? Did Akane really died? Like, what? At first, Kyoji isn't sure where that voice came from. Maybe the TV in the living room was too loud or something. But no, without doubt, those words came from Akane's lips. Kyoji and Yamiko are speechless. They can't believe it. She's so different, it's like she's a different person. Yeah? Akane isn't done yet. She sneers openly at Yamiko.
おばさんはこんな格好したくてもできないもんね。だからってそんなに妬まないでほしいな。それとも
This smile on Akane right now? Well, I kinda like this smile, but it's still scary.
教授を取られそうだから焼いてんじゃないの？
Akane, completely ignoring Kyoji protests, Akane unapologetically shrugs and smiles.
先行くよ。
This is so weird. Hey, wait up. He turns to look at Yamiko, who's still stand in the doorway. Yamiko-san, I'm sorry, I'll make sure Akane apologize later. Then he chased after Akane. I wonder how the school will react, because she had a lot of friends, right? How her friends will react to this? Akane's walking a bit ahead with the skipping steps. Each time she does, her overly short skirt flips up, flushing her panties. Kyoji can't look at the side without blushing. Other students on their way to school look at her with either surprise, disgust, or lust. Finally, Kyoji catches up with Akane. Hold on, Akane, why did you say that stuff to Yamiko-san? That's hardly a reason. Eh? This is so messed up. Oh god, this is so Yuka. This is like painfully obvious at this point. What did you do Akana to Akana? Where's Akana? Akana's tone is merciless. Her words makes no sense, but she speaks as though it's only logical. Hey, don't you think that's a little too much? Koji throws at her. She and Yamiko were thick as thieves just a few days ago, so why is Akana saying such terrible things now? You've been acting strange ever since yesterday. You were getting along great with Yamiko-san just the other day. Oh god. They have CG of her like actually grabbing the skirt up. Akana, would you be serious and listen to me? Koji grabs Akana by her shoulders, forcing her to turn around and face him. But when he does, she once again looks up at him with the moist, lascivious gaze of hers. You are weird! She was so domineering just a second ago, but now her tone has flipped into the feeble, miserable whimper. She looks at him like a child who has been abandoned by her parents. This sight makes him waver. Where is this coming from all of a sudden? Oh god. You're playing this card, huh? He can see himself in Akana's eyes as they welled up in tears. And in reflection, she's reflected in his eyes. In that reflection, yeah. But reflected in her reflection's eyes... What am I thinking? That's absurd. Reflected in her... Wait, what? He can see himself in Akana's eyes. And in that reflection, she's reflected in his eyes. Okay. But reflected in her reflection eyes... Is she like optical illusion or something? Like, is he like, before he says anything, is it like he sees a reflection of reflection and in his reflection actually he sees like Yuka figure and not Akane? So she's like using some kind of like weird like magic stuff, ghost thing, whatever, I don't know, to like make appearance as Akane to everyone around as like illusion. So Akane is really dead, but her body is actually Yuka's. Like, it's like Yuka, but everyone else sees her as Akane. But in reflection, since it's just not like perceived, I don't know. It's ridiculous to think that he could make out that much detail in the infinite reflections of the respective eyes, as if they were mirrors placed opposite one another. So he thinks, but he thinks like he's being drawn into her gaze. He can't tear his eyes off her. Okay, maybe that's not it, but still. Oh, what the hell? A pleasant aroma wafts from Akane. What is going on? The word wavers before his eyes for a moment, making him stumble in place. For a second, everything in his vision looks strange. It's a peculiar sensation, as if the colors of everything suddenly inverted like a photo negative. Yes, very much. No? He shakes his head, trying to clear his thoughts. But Akane, come on. At least button up your shirt. Yeah. God damn it. Why? Are you serious? Oh god damn it. Yes, I know, but like, this is not how you go to school and like interact in like social like life, basically. Even as they speak, her vision wavers, yeah, even now and then. This is not even like any kind of like fashion like that. This blouse is not supposed to look like that. If you would like to have like bigger cleavage, then just like you should like wear like the dress with that as like part of the fashion. But this is just straightforward, just like being glued. Kyoji hasn't fainted before, but he thinks that this what it might be. Just like before, you fall unconscious. His body feels limp, his limbs feel heavy, and fatigue drags him down. It's like his body can't properly regulate its temperature. He breaks into greasy sweat and shirt whenever he's hot or cold. He somehow manages to walk on with his bag in hand, but he feels like he's being reeled along by some invisible thread. He feels nauseous, yet he can't throw up. Despite it all, he continues to speak. But people are staring. I mean, if you would be normal, then yes. I'm not. Akane's face contours before his very eyes. It twists, stretches, splits apart, grows whole again, shrinks, and once again returns to being Akane's face. It's like watching an amoeba split. Akane's laughter leaks at Kyoji's ears. What the hell? Something moist and warm coils around his earlobe. A shiver shoots through his body, starting his crotch and traveling all the way up his spine. Everything around him, as though it's hidden behind panes of frosted glass. The hustle and bustle of the street sounds distant to his ears. His sight, his hearing, all his senses can perceive is Akane. Something is wrong. Yes! Very much! Are you serious? Oh god, where is this going? This is another episode where I have to like censor stuff. Something is wrong, this is insane. Part of him screams in alarm, but its strength is feeble. The voice hums across the mere incoherent parting within his thoughts. Okay, Akane. Contrary to her words, her tone is amused, playful. Her voice echoes inside his head. It buzzes in his mind until his ears are ringing. They are in the middle of town, on the road to school. There should be many other students around, but they all feel so distant. It's like he's watching it on a screen. It doesn't feel real at all. Reality bending abilities? Yeah, pretty much Yuka. Akane alone feels Kyoji's word. Yes, I realized that last night. Yeah. No, I mean... God damn it! Yes, I know you want, and let's do it. No. You're way too creepy right now. Kyoji decides to... Okay, save? Just in case, not as if to drown to her. I think we need to resist. We cannot just like... go along with this. This is like not normal. Shake his head desperately, like... we need to resist her. Like, this is not happening. Yeah, definitely. No, it feels wrong. Those thoughts gently surface in his cozy consciousness. Suddenly all the noise around them rushes back into his ears. He can hear cars passing by, as well as the faint whisper of the radio escaping a nearby store. Kyoji grabs Akane by the shoulders and desperately pushes her away. Something's wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. What's making you do this? It's not like you. He says he hasn't said more than a few words, but somehow he's out of breath. It feels like he's about to drown, as he's floundering to stay afloat. Even saying what little he did seems to have taken all his strength. Yet somehow he manages to force his lips to mouth out his next words. The Akane I fell in love with isn't like that. Pretty much, yeah. Akane expression suddenly changes.
私が嫌い
It isn't about that. He just wants her to go back to the person she used to be. Yeah, exactly. However, Akane narrows her eyes. Her red tongue leaked her lips as she leveled a challenging stare at Kyoji.
教授が相手をしてくれないと私この体どうしちゃうかわかんないよ
That's it. Yuka is pretty much admitting that she's inside, like, Akane body. She's pretty much admitting it here. Wow! You took Akane as hostage right now. This is so messed up. Uh-huh. Huh?
手当たり次第に男の子食っちゃおうか精液まみれでドロドロに汚してあげる
Oh god. What the hell? Akane, what the hell are you saying?
どうする私本気だよ教授が相手するのしないの
Kyoji's completely at loss. None of this makes sense. He can't even fight with her. He always used to be able to talk to her without most anything. He knew her since they were little. They became close because their families were friends. She was like a sister to him. After the incident at the shrine, Kyoji transferred away. When they reunited, things were a bit awkward between them, so yes, he thought Akane had changed as well while they were apart. But what he sees before him now is completely different from that sort of change. It's like a whole other person. Yes! Feels a chill slide down his spine. This can't be. This simply can't be possible. The girl standing before him now is definitely Akane. She looks and sounds like her. How does she sound like her? I mean, by the voice tone, yes, but like... You can see that this is clearly not Akane. You heard this kind of behavior before, Kyoji. Hating other like girls that like near Kyoji, drawn into her by just gaze. You saw this happening before. Everything that just happened must have been so emotionally draining. She's in a state of shock. Yes, this must be it. Besides,
教授どうするの
despite her provocative tone, her eyes upon him are anxious. After mulling her words over, Kyoji answers her. Wow! They just want me to confirm! Oh god, but she just like blackmailed us. Oh god. Wait, what? Find that will satisfy you, right? Doing it at school is wrong. What I should do? Oh god, I don't know. I mean, like, distressed right now. I think like Yuka is being serious here, that she will like defile the body if like we like do not do it with her. But on the other hand, I do not want to do it. Okay, so let's just like reverse engineer this. So let's be adamant about not doing this and trying to bring Akane back. Maybe Yuka is just like giving us the baseless threat, because she's not trying to make Kyoji sad, I would say, right? She don't want to cause him pain, if you think about this. So if Kyoji like care about Akane, then Yuka will not actually do anything to this body, because that would make Kyoji angry when he figures out that this is like Yuka's doing. He will like start hating Yuka basically, right? And Yuka don't want this. So maybe if we say that doing it at school is wrong, then we're still safe I know she blackmailed us pretty much, but this is one of the hardest choices here. Go with it and protect basically Akane, but also like acknowledging that we are drawn to her like current self, or risk that Yuka actually meaning what she means. Oh god, this is... oh. We can protect her, right? We can just like keep eye on her and she will like not do anything, right? We can just keep eye on her, so she will like not do anything. We need to figure out the truth. I'm going to trust that Yuka don't want to actually make Kyoji angry because he cares about Akane, and like destroying Akane's body basically will make Kyoji like in despair, so Yuka don't want that. So I will count on this. And we can protect her probably, right? We can just follow her and just like interact if like something's happening like weirdly. Let's go with this. Thinking the school is wrong. Kyoji shakes his head and in denial after some troubled contemplation. Yeah, pretty much, Kyoji. They couldn't just go off and have sex at school right now. That was ridiculous. Now, no way they could do that. For one, Akane is not herself. If someone were to catch them in an act, it would absolutely ruin her. Yes, pretty much. It feels like Akane's body heat instantly drops. The air around her immediately becomes distant and alienating. Okay. With that curt farewell, Akane briskly walks away. Kyoji can only watch in silence as her figure grows smaller and smaller in distance. She just gave up! What the fuck? Kyoji, you have mission. Follow her and make sure that she will not do anything what she just said. I know you still did not figure it out that she's being possessed, but she said pretty scary things if you don't do it with her. So you better go and check what the fuck is happening. You better skip school and follow her. Only after she disappears behind the corner does he manage to say something. Damn it, what I was supposed to do? He feels so terribly downtrodden. Okay, we're back to Yamiko. Ooh. What is this? Oh, this is the mansion that burned. She climbs past the Hokora she investigated earlier for her story, advancing down a narrow trail before arriving at the charred ruins of the mansion she'd seen many times on the TV over the last couple of days. All around, the undergrowth is trampled, the result of countless footsteps tracing its path. If it were summer, the path would have been unbearably thick, with the pungent smell of grass and wildflowers. But now in fall, most of the vegetation had begun to wilt, making it a depressing place. The smell of burnt trees hangs heavily in the air. Yamiko looks around, estimating the mansion's size from its remains. It looks like it was a fairly large residence. No, it was definitely a big house. Assuming the building that stood here was the one Yamiko remembers definitely. Assuming the building that stood here was the one Yamiko remembers. Wait, what? But she didn't knew that there was the mansion. She didn't saw the mansion. Did she lie to us? Did she saw this mansion before? The building stood here was the one Yamiko remembers. I'm confused. When did you saw this building? The size of the foundation seems to match. The burnt pillars, charred black, point up to the heavens. As she continues searching, she gets the feeling that the ruins are oddly beautiful, despite the unsightly, obstructive yellow tape strung around them to ward away the curious. Also, where's Gore? This is another thing. Like, there's no way that the explosion killed Gore. This is just like impossible. There's no one around. The police must have finished their inspection on the site already. According to the last new report she saw, there were 2 dead bodies discovered. Oh, Momon and Yoshiki? But with the building having collapsed, there was no way to tell how many really died here. Oh, they don't know who they were, but the 2 bodies, okay. If Yoshiki's body was among the dead, she would like to give him a proper funeral. Okay. Suddenly, she hears lively voices behind her, okay. Oh, the people from the city came to see, like, the mysterious mansion. The one you about, okay. She spots a pair of middle-aged women staring at the place from the windbreak surrounding the mansion ruins, without even trying to hide their rubbernecking curiosity. These women clearly know the area. They walked around like they're used to being here. They are dressed in the indoor clothes, as if they are only just stepped out of their homes. When Nico nods her head to them, they finally noticed she's there as well. The curious gaze fell upon her.
私このようなものですが、少しお話を伺ってもよろしいでしょうか。
Yamiko produces a business card from her pocket and hands it to the woman.
新聞社の方。あら、じゃあこれ取材？私たち新聞に載ったりするの？
Yeah, sure. Yamiko smiles as she produces the notepad.
お二人ともこの辺りにお住まいの方ですか？
ええ、この山のふもとの家に住んでますのよ。
The tone changes immediately. Laughing inwardly, Yamiko continues to ask her questions.
先ほどのお話を伺っておりますと、お二人ともここにこのお屋敷があったことをご存知なかったご様子ですが。
They both nod confidently.
そうなんですよ。いつからあったのかしらって、この辺のものはみんな不思議がってるんですよ。ねえ。
Also, by the way, let me know in the comments, which choice would you make in the last choice that we had? After Akane basically blackmailed us. Which one would you choose? Would you choose the same as I did? Like, reverse engineer the mindset of Yuka and hoping that she's like, won't do anything? Or you would actually go with Yuka? Like, which one would you choose? Let me know. I wonder.
この火事があるまでこんな家があるなんてちっとも知らなかったわよ。
Really? Yamiko poses her ballpoint pen against her cheek. Then how did this mansion get here?
だいたいここって下のお宮さんの土地のはずなのね。お宮の奥さんも知らなかったって言うんだもの。
Yeah.
あら、そんなことってあるの？
The women mentally forget about Yamiko's presence as they excitedly chatter between
で
themselves.
しょ？妙な話よね。それにね、ここにあった建物、登記簿にも記載されてなかったらしいっておまわりさん。
Sorry? I just figured that I can actually make a music slightly louder. Should be fine, I think. So yeah, a bit like change in the settings of the game.
だいたいほら、この爆発だって誰がどういう目的でやったんだかわからないし。火事じゃないの？不老者が入り込んで。
How do you know it's an explosion?
したんじゃないかってテレビでは言ってたわよ。
Yeah, how do you know it's an explosion?
あら、私は爆発があったって聞いたわよ。きっと過激派のアジトだったのよ。
Yamiko smiles and nods encouragingly at intervals, even though she doesn't know whether to laugh or cry. Apparently, this is the word on the street. It's a fantastic story. It's a perfect thing to pique a small town curiosity, just like what happens 20 years ago. 20 years ago? What? Even since that incident, she had become an entirely different person. She had been so quiet and meek, but later became arrogant and overbearing. She? Who? 20 years? What? Yamiko, what's your backstory? Who do you know? What are you talking about? Because currently, Akane pretty much changed as well. Did that happen to you before? Akane behavior earlier this morning comes to mind. Okay. Did you meet Yuka before then? Do you know who she actually is? She became entirely different too, just like she did. Who? The way both she and Akane changed seemingly overnight. Could they be connected? How are you connected? Who is she? Yamiko, please stop talking like that. It's only a basis momentary association, but as soon as it goes to her, it sends a shiver down her spine.
Yoshiki, あなたが言うように、確かに理屈じゃ割り切れないことが起こってるのかもしれないわね。
She... Maybe like Yoshiki wife changed? Maybe that's what she mean? Yoshiki said that Yuka killed his wife. But what if like this works like Yuka takes over the body, and when she leaves the body is dead, so that would effectively kill her? Is that what it is? Like, Yamiko knew definitely, right? The wife of Yoshiki and stuff. Maybe she changed suddenly. But that means that Akane is as good as dead. This is bad. She gazes at the burnt ruins. There, someone under the rubble, lies her childhood friend. Or maybe not. Yamiko doesn't even know that much.
本当です。和ヤギのやつ信じられねえんです。胸とかスケスケで。
Yeah, pretty much. So we are going back to Sadashima after so many episodes. To be honest, I don't care about Sadashima at all at this point. Like, well, the dim warehouse stinks of cigarettes. One of the boys is talking at Sadashima excitedly. Another is so overwhelmed he can only mumble.
あそこ見ちまったよ。毛が丸見えで、あいつ今日ノーパンなんだよ。
Okay. Not even panties, eh?
はあ？お前ら何言ってやがるんだ？和ヤギがノーパンだ？
Sadashima scoffs at them. Fat chance of that. Yeah, you didn't saw her. Those guys are pretty dumb anyway. He privately believes that whenever they saw was at best just a daydream. He didn't get to class today. He only showed up at school to get his attendance registered, and then he immediately shut himself away here. He hasn't seen Akane for himself. But still, this doesn't make sense. Okay, first time I want to like join forces with Sadashima. Like Sadashima maybe like will see that like Akane is like weird as fuck, and he will come and talk to us, and maybe we can like figure something out. Like, I know you are like terrible, Sadashima and stuff, but god damn it, we need some allies. Akane is far too pure for that. That's why he wanted to play around with her in the first place. Why he made the bet. Akane doing that? No way. Oh, she found her then. Okay. That unexpected voice makes Sadashima group turn at once. Great, it's Akane. Sadashima is aghast because what his friends said was true. Akane stands before them dressed in an utterly absurd getup.
和ヤギマジかよ
Yeah,
頭どうかしちまったのか
run.
ん別にどうもしてないよ。
Why do you even why do you even interact? Like, we're like searching for like Sadashima. Like, why? Akane walks up to Sadashima with a smile dripping with promise. Because she's not wearing her uniform cardigan, her upper body is only covered by the thin blues. That's sheer enough to accentuate her cleavage. The natural, unobscured curves of her breasts make it clear she's not wearing a bra. Well, we can say that. You can't look up her skirt from this angle, but you could swear it's a lot shorter than it should be. Is it? I didn't realize. Is her like skirt really like different from what it used to be? I didn't realize this. She's different from what she was there before. Too different even. Yeah, run. This looks fucked up.
何しに来たんだお前は転校生とよろしくやってんだろ
Glad Sadashima is like a hard-boiled like bastard, I guess. So he can pretty much like say like, yeah, Akane, you are just like fucking crazy, just go away, I don't care about you anymore. Like, you were pure before and that's why I wanted to have fun with you, and now it's like I don't care, so get the fuck out. Yeah, I have like hopes for Sadashima now.
教師
Help!
うん。まあでも今は相手してくれなくてね。
You are not trying to do this with them. You are not. You are not actually going to. Did I choose wrongly? This will not happen. Sadashima will stop this, right? 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 He's not that bad. As she says this, she brings her body close to his. A dissonance caused by how different she seems puts him on the guard. He frowns. Good, put him on the guard. Like, go away.
てめえおちょくってんのか
Exactly, run.
佐田島くんって私をめちゃくちゃにしたかったんでしょ？いいよ、しても。
No. And also, Yuka being actually serious about what she said. Fuck. I should have gone with her. I should have gone with her. This is bad. The room grows quiet at once. None of them can believe Akane would say such a thing.
佐田島さん
One of Sadashima Loki's look up at him with an expression of incredulity.
バカかお前は何を企んでるか知らねえがとっととうせな
Fuck yeah! Sadashima, you are the best! What the fuck? Sadashima is now the only force that can actually like fight off Akane. Akane heard laughs in amusement.
何も企んでないよ。したいだけ。
Go away. No. No. The way Sadashima looks at Akane changes. His eyes run up and down her body like he's appraising a piece of merchandise. No. The doubt in his gaze gradually gives way to his usual condescending and mocking glare.
なるほど転校生君とはめまくった挙句式状況にでもなっちまったってところか
No. I don't like this. Okay, Sadashima, you are still a piece of shit. Okay, never mind. This is the conclusion Sadashima reaches. It's the only reasonable explanation. Akane doesn't confirm or deny his words, only continuing to simply smirk at him.
そうだな。どうしてもってお願いするなら考えてやってもいいぜ。
Why? Why? It does sound fun. It's not sound fun. It does not sound fun. The new kid's woman, Akane, is coming to them for sex. He can only imagine how the new kid will react when he finds out. With a thin smile, Akane pinches the hem of her skirt and slowly lifts it up. She reveals her groin. Between slightly open legs, she can see the threads of transparent fluid. No. He can hear the other boys around him swallowing. Everyone gazes fixed on Akane's crotch. Akane looks up at Sadashima and the other boys with moisty eyes. Then says with husky, begging tone,
お願い。貞島くんたち、みんなで茜を犯して。
I chose wrongly. I'm sorry, I chose wrongly. I'm in physical pain now. What have I done?
茜のいやらしい女を貞島くんたちみんなのおちんちんでいっぱい
Oh god.
代わりばんこに精液出して茜のおまっこもお口も全部ぐちゃぐちゃにしてください。
These boys have some experience fooling around with girls. For the most part, it comes from women working in the hospital. Sadashima parents manage girls they pick up in town and the occasional prostitute. Some of those girls were more or less tricked into having sex. Others were pressured into it for fear of losing their jobs. Most of them didn't have a choice, but even professional prostitutes would never say things like this. The boy's expression go from surprised to vulgar and obscene.
貞島さん、俺やりてえ。
There's still hope. There's still hope that Kyoji follows her and he will just barge in right now and take her out of this place. He will just like kick ass of Sadashima again. Can we like not do that?
俺も風にすげえいやらしい。信じられねえ。貞島さん。
Sadashima ignores the boys, lies down on the mat on the floor, and motions for Akane to approach. No! I don't want to see this! No! I feel physical pain. Load the game. Load the game. Change the fate. I cannot. I committed to the road. No. Why? Oh god. I'm disappointed, Yuka. I'm disappointed. You betrayed my expectations.
いいぜ、和柳。来なよ。てめえでまた開いて加え込んでみろ。
Oh god.
その後で、ここにいる全員で気の済むまで回してやるよ。その代わり、途中で音を上げるんじゃねえぞ。
While the others look on with bated breath, Akane slowly straddles Sadashima. She unhesitantly pulled down his pants zippers and pulled his erect cock out of his boxers.
いや大きい。これならすぐでもいいね。
Oh god. Her words come out on grasp as proof of her excitement. Moving her waist, she guides him towards her privates. After taking carefully aim, she slowly lowers her body. No. Why? Oh god. Umpteenth time. Listening carefully, she can hear the uneven breathing of the boys lying limp on the floor. Akane lazily gets to her feet.
いっぱい出してくれたのにもったいないけど、ちょっと歩きに。
So I'm probably like you have actually me now talking on the video, but I probably cut a lot of just happened because I see no reason. Like, I saw some kinda reason of like having the scene in the like previous like episode basically, but this one was like very repetitive, you know. Like, there will be some, but not all of this. I've probably cut a lot. I will see how long it will be after I cut this. She stretched at the waist, letting out a sweet sigh. There's no one looking at her though. The boys who had been violating her are now all lying dazzled on the floor.
顔もベタベタだし、更衣室でシャワーも浴びてこよっかな。
Straightening her the shelved clothes, Akana looks down the boys as she quickly fastens her buttons. Her lips goes up into the mocking
じゃ
smile.
あ、午後の授業に遅れるから。またね。
Something is wrong today.